So the value of the property as is right now, if you just raise the rents, is going to be at $281,000. Okay, so now you could see that the value of this property is coming out to $150,000. All right, 150 grand. Actually, we picked it up for 200, I think. So we'll have to update this. But it's 200,000 is what it is. Let me see if I can find the most recent. I think we ran the numbers and started out with 150, but I think she said she wanted 200. So let me see this. Okay, well, anyways, I'll update it when I share it. But essentially, we got it under contract for 200 grand. But you can see in the deal analyzer that the way that we run our numbers is we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different offers. Okay. And you could see here that there's a cash offer, and then we do 3 owner financing offers, and then we also do like a bank offer, like a bank financing or a private like loan is how we run our numbers. On this deal right here, you can see we ran it at 15% down and 9% interest. When you look at this loan, right, when you look at these numbers, these terms, you know that this is an SBA loan that we ran our numbers on. So the goal is, do the numbers work with an SBA loan, right? Or are you going to be doing a conventional loan? A conventional loan is like 25% down right now, 6.5% interest. So we always run our numbers based on both outputs. And then we could see what works with this. So you could see here, if we pick this up for 150 grand at 15% down and 9% interest, that our cash on cash return would be 33%. Okay. Now, if you look at this number right here, this is the price per square foot that it should be based off of the competitive analysis. All right, so it's at, right now she's at 46 cents a square foot. All right, but based on competitive analysis, which is really looking, I'll show you what we did, but it's really looking at other storage facilities in the area and what they're charging. Now, remember that there is no competition within 15 miles, I think. Yeah, see, like 12, the closest one is 12 miles away. It's called mini storage. There's a Madison mini storage that's 12 miles away, and then there's a Royal mini storage, which actually I think these are all in Monticello. Yeah, these are like Monticello, Madison. Okay, yeah. So so we're having to go 15 miles away to see what everybody's charging, which really is actually very good, because that means that you could be, you should be charging what your competitors are charging, because there's no other storage facility in the area. All right. And so we looked at those 3, and you could see these are the prices. All right, these are the prices right here for, I don't know what sizes they are. Actually, we can look at the unit mix. The unit mix is 5x10s. She has 5x10s and 10x15s is what she has. These are the reason there's errors here is because I'm opening this up in Google Sheets, remember, and not in Excel. That's why there's errors. If you open this up in Excel, you'll be able to see it. But so 5x10s and 10x15s are what we looked at. She's got 26 of these and 24 of these. She's charging $40 and $70. All right. And the competition is charging $46.67 and $83.33. Right. Which basically just comes from the average price per square foot of what the competition is charging. Okay. That's how we get it. And so we're coming out to the 66 cents a square foot. If we look at the closest competition, it's 66 cents a square foot. Okay. So the value of the property as is right now, if you just raise the rents, is going to be at $281,000. All right, that's the value of the property. You could see this, you could see the numbers right here. So we tried to get it at 150. She said no. She said you'll only sell it at 200,000. So we put it under contract for 200 grand. All right, because even at 200 grand, it's still a good deal. and then you could add all those units and stuff, right? So hopefully you guys are seeing my thought process as I go through these deals and look at them. Okay, and you could see that, the value of the property is at $281,000 just by raising the rents. And you don't have to raise it to 66 cents, you can just say, okay, look, for everybody, all the people that are there, I'm going to raise your rents by like, $5 or $10, and then in like 6 months, raise them again another $5 or $10. You don't have to piss everybody off, or you could just raise the rents is what you could do. To the price that we kind of test that actually. Like sometimes you raise the rents and sometimes we just do it in increments just to see kind of which one works better. It's like 6 one way, half a dozen the other. All right.
Hey everybody, this is Stacy here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am here to teach you how to get your foot into this industry. You're watching this video because you want to learn how to get started in self-storage investing, or maybe you own facilities and you want to be a better manager, a better owner. That is what I do, is I teach people how to do that. So please like this video and also subscribe, hit the subscribe button, because that's what YouTube wants. So in order for me to get out the word on how to get started in this industry, I really need your help. Again, I appreciate you listening to me, and I'm here to help you on this journey, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.